Nigeria has for years suffered from energy deficit, which adversely affects its socio-economic development and virtually every other part of the nation's life. One reason attributed to this is that its current energy sources can no longer meet the level of local demand. In meeting this need, the federal government has proposed, along with other sources, to meet 30% of Nigeria's energy needs from coal. But these stakeholders at a town hall meeting in Abuja do not support the plan, as they believe that the cost of using coal goes beyond the immediate funding to be provided. They are worried about the future effect on the health of Nigerians.
I think we're just being hard-headed not to pay attention to the changing trends and to the effects that other countries have discovered about coal. And people say that let's use coal because we have it, but then we also have solar. Let's use the sun. We have solar from the sun. We've got the wind. We are not a landlocked country, which means we can also use the oceans to generate thermal energy as well. So we've got alternatives, but we're not really thinking deeply about it.
Yunusa Ahmed is the traditional leader of Njema, a host community for coal mining in Ankpa local government area of Kogi State. He speaks on their experience with the mining company so far.
And when we call them to come so that we'll have a formal meeting with them, up to today, I think nothing is done. And on the community development agreement, we'll be crying that they should come down so that we'll have a formal meeting on community development agreement. Up till now, nothing is done. That's why that the few things they've done, I will not stop mentioning that we have an existing borehole in the community, which they put it in order. It's 40 for some period. They put it in order. I know they've tried in that aspect, but let them come down so that we'll have an agreement.
Some participants believe there is a need for more public enlightenment for Nigerians on the subject, while others are asking government to consider other cleaner sources of generating power.
Mining companies in their environment and how they can speak with one voice, because we have it as an example in the Niger Delta when the oil companies came. When Shell came in 1958, they promised the people jobs, the people were dancing, the people were marrying, and suddenly there were oil impacts everywhere. You see the devastation in the Niger Delta. This is what you can replicate across board, across all the mining communities in the country. So we cannot but continue to sensitize them.
Well, the issue of coal borders on environmental concerns. And you see, the point for the government to start thinking of coal means government is not really considering the other options of, say, renewable. And why is that so? Because of technology to harness the renewables. And that's why government is trying to look at what we have and what we used in the past, which we can also use. So it's a debate that we have to weigh the pros and the cons and look at options.
With the various issues raised at the forum, the stakeholders believe that government will yield to their call to look at other options and how best these energy sources can be utilized effectively. Matthew Igoche, PTV News, Abuja.